Okay. Well, actually, try some of these pens. Hold on, I'm trying to get this pen unstuck. Okay. Okay, cool. Oh, this one doesn't work. Hi! How are y'all? Are y'all here? Are y'all interested in what we're doing? And what I'm doing, at least? Because I'm trying to color myself. I made a drawing. Oh, we got 11 people here now. Hi! How are y'all? I couldn't find my brown marker in my pencil bag, so now I use my scissors. Yeah. Hold on. There we go. Now I just give it. Okay, there we go. Oh, there's only 4 here now. Okay. Goodbye to the people who left. Hope y'all have a lovely day. Hopefully it doesn't drop back down to 0. Oh, hi. 2 people joined. Let's just keep on coloring. I can see. Y'all can chat if y'all want. Do y'all want to say hi or anything? I'm just drawing. We could draw something that y'all guys want. I could try my best to draw it. Do y'all want me to draw anything specific? Like, are y'all interested? Hello? Okay. There's only one person here. Do you want to chat and say hi or something? Do you at least want to say hi? I really hope you want to stay and say hi. I had to restart the live because it wasn't doing too awful well. Hi. Hello, Hello, Rena. How are you? It's good to see you. Welcome to the live. My name is Chaos Animatics, and I'm currently drawing basically myself. And I do hope that you guys enjoy your stuff. Oh, thank you. Thank you for saying that my drawing is good and stuff. Oh, okay. Okay. I like your nails. Oh, okay. What do you... Why? Why would you say that in my chat? Like, what was the purpose of that? What was that to accomplish? What was saying Dinklefart going to accomplish? I'm not sure what you were trying to accomplish here. Anyhow, let's keep on coloring. Can I use a more broader type of coloring style for the marker? Let me look at chats. There's 3 people here. If you just stop by to say hi, that's okay. If you come to stay a little while, that's also okay. I go for about 2 hours. That's how long my lives last. It's about 2 hours. I'm gonna do a small drawing tutorial. I'm gonna try my best to do a small drawing tutorial soon, in a few minutes, if y'all want to see. Because we're here to learn together. The point of my lives are to hopefully give y'all some drawing knowledge. And yeah. So if you want to stay and maybe you can learn something, you know? So how was school for everyone this week? Because I started school this week. I started it on Monday, and today was Friday. It's Friday, so like tomorrow's the weekend. So how was school for everyone last week? Was it good? Was it bad? I hope it was good for everyone, because I would hate for it to be bad. Because that'd be sad. Hang on, I gotta check for leakage on the other side of the page. Yeah, there's no leakage. Yeah, no leakage. So I'm gonna put the cap back onto my marker. To my current marker. Then we're gonna switch markers to a skin tone. Then we're gonna do a shirt. Or maybe we'll just leave it the way it is. And make it the same color as the light orange. I don't think that's a good skin tone color. Don't think potato brown is good either. Let's do... Hold up, I'm trying to get a color out. No, that's gonna be too small. This'll work. Hello to the 2 people. How are you? Oh, I dropped y'all. Sorry, I dropped y'all. Coffee is broken. Oh, sorry about that. I dropped y'all. Anyways, like everything is normal. We're going to go back to coloring as if nothing happened. As if nothing happened. So now we only have 1 person again. There we go. Now we do pink. Hello. Is YouTube drunk? Like, is there 0 people here, or is there someone here? Yeah, there's someone here. Hi. Hi, welcome to the live. I'm Chaos Animatics, and I'm currently coloring. If you want me to draw something specific, you can comment it, and then because I'm done coloring, and then I will draw it. Okay? I'm gonna put the cap back on. If y'all have any questions about who I'm drawing, this is my persona. And if y'all have any questions about me, then y'all can ask that. Y'all can ask just about anything except for private information. Yeah. Thank you for agreeing to the terms of service. Basically the terms of service. But is there anything? Oh, okay. So you're here to learn how to draw. Well, it's a good thing I have my drawing. That, by the way, you do not have to get it exactly like this. Okay? We're going to go to our next. We're going to go to a clear page. And let's get started. Okay? I'm going to go back to back a few pages. And we're going to learn something basic. Literally, the only thing you need to start off with is this. Alright? So here's how we get a general. So y'all can probably guess how we get this. You just like put a bunch of scribbles, and then so basically here's how we want it. So this is called I don't remember what it's called, but you want to start off with a literal blob, literally. There's your blob. You got a blob, and then you want to put one line down the middle and one line across. Okay. I'm gonna try not to go too fast, so when you have that done, you'll let me know if you're here. If you got it done, let me know so I don't accidentally go too fast for you guys. Because I don't want to accidentally leave you behind. Hang on, I'm just gonna fix my blob here. Okay, so if y'all are done, then you want to start right here, and you want to just start sharpening it down to make it like kind of straighter, and to like darken it to make it where you can see your jawline, and make sure they're the same length. Okay, so draw another line, make sure they're the same length, and then you want to mark where you want your chin at. Usually you want it about here. By the way, this is gonna make it look a little weird at first, as it'll look like you have a big old chin, and make it look like it's bald. But anyway, you can make it a little longer. Double check make sure it's the same length, and then you want to just scooch on down and make it round. If you want it to be a male, make it more square. If you want it to be a girl, make it more like this. Make it more round, you know? Now you just like erase. You can erase these like outer lines like breaking through if you want. But now you got the first parts of your head. Okay, you can make it chubby. You can make it anything you want. This is just the basis, and then you can kind of mess around with the head. Okay? And remember, the rough sketch is only a suggestion. So now we're gonna do a neck, in which you kind of just want, whenever you have your ears, that's when you want to start doing a neck. So basically, this is where the bottom of our eyes are gonna be, right here. Okay? So we're gonna make our ears be here, on each side. I'm gonna just measure this out, so you know exactly where to put, how long to make your other ears, so they don't end up asymmetrical. I'm gonna make mine a little bigger over here, to make sure it kind of matches more. And then basically, that's literally where you want to start your neck, and make it slope inward. Usually, or if you have like a certain style, usually that's where the neck starts. Actually, on like an actual human, like on it, so like it'll make it look a little more better, you know. Hold on. And then you want to know what you gotta do? You want to lightly erase it. Yep, that's right. Get your eraser and very gently, and then just like lay it flat. That's my best suggestion. Lay it flat. Hold down your paper and give it one slide or two per like area, depending on how thick it is. You can have like a very thin outline. Blow off your eraser stuff, and now you should have this. And now you can start making your measurements for like face stuff, in which right here is where you want the bottom. You want the bottom of your eyes, of course. Then you want the top of your eyes and the eyebrow line. The eyebrow line and eye line are very close together. I like to make mine a little bigger. And then your nose, if you can still see your circle, your nose, you want to mark that for your nose. It goes right. It should end right there. And then you want to put your mouth just a little bit below that, okay? And it should look like this. Whenever you have this, even if it's like not the exact same, if it looks like roughly like this, you should be ready to go. Okay? And then you want to start working on what kind of eyes you want to work on what kind of eyes you want. Hold on, I have to do something for the neck. Basically for your neck, before we start doing the rest of the face, you do not want this. You don't want this. No. This is a very specific art style. You want more like this. Basically, you want to start right here on the jaw. You want to go inward to make this. Basically, and this doesn't have to be perfect. Nothing has to be. Because, you aren't perfect. And that's what makes you. Oh, dear. Well, mine, so actually I have a similar problem, except for mine is I make the shoulders too short. That's one of my problems, is that I make the shoulders way too small. But this is going to be the basis of our shoulders today, because we're not doing a full body. This is going to be the basis of our shoulders to make it look to where it doesn't look like an alien whenever you look at it from afar. Whenever somebody looks at it, they won't think, oh my gosh, an alien. Anyways, now you want to start working on your face. Hold on, I'm flipping back a few pages. Because these are the eyebrows. You want to do these ones for front facing. This is 1/3. Then this is side profile. This is gonna be the eyes I'm gonna be doing. Similar to it. Basically, that's what I'm gonna be doing the basics of. Now this is where you want to put the 5s, in which if your nose is like perfectly in the middle, you can take it and you take your nose and you can put a line upwards on each side of the nose, like this. This will be this is a rule of thirds, but we're gonna be doing the rule of 5 eyes. Okay, in which it's going to be 5. Ta-da! This is what it's going to look like for your eyes. Yeah, you are cooking. Good job. I'm glad you feel like your art is improving. But this is going to be our face. This is the basis of our face. Now, let's start on our eyes, in which mine are going to be, so I like to start mine off with basically like this is similar to rough sketch. Put your top eyelid like right next to your to the top of your eyelid box, and then you just want to put like a little bit inwards of the edge, like that. And you can quite easily copy this onto the other side. It's the easiest thing to copy on your other side of your paper, and then you can just measure this to make sure it's the same length. Just like do that twice, and then you can just erase it after you make everything. I should low-key make a series so that like you'll have like an entire series to follow with. And then basically for the bottom, you want to put just like a little bit above this. And you want to go like you could do anything for the bottom. Yeah, it is way easier. You kind of just you can make it any size. This is where you can start messing around. Basically, you do that, and now you got the bottom of your eyes. And then for the nose, if y'all aren't ready yet, we can pause for a second. I'm gonna put my iris and pupils in. Make sure part of the top of the iris and pupil are hidden by the eyelid. By the way, it'll make it look a little more realistic. And then you can put eyebrows if you want, right here. This is where eyebrows are gonna be. So here's a random fun fact about the human skull that nobody asked for, okay? So basically, the human skull, if you look at the nose, it's an upside down heart. And it's very, very round. So that's a random fun fact about the human skull that can help you with the nose that absolutely no one asked for. So we're actually gonna turn our entire canvas upside down. And then we're gonna start right here. You're gonna start right here at the top of before your eye box. And you basically want to make another mark. And then you're gonna do a very loose heart shape. Make sure it's very, very loose so that you have a higher chance of making them the same on each side. Even if it's a little wonky, it'll be a-okay. Then you want to flip it back up, and then you want to erase the tip of your heart. And then you want to erase the middle a good bit, and you should be left with this. And then how we fix this? Well, we go like this. You literally just put a little upside down U. Then you put a little upside down U, and you should have a decent nose, if you want. And then if you want to, you can move these little ridges just a tad bit farther apart. And do like this, and you make it like just like a tad bit down. And just move it a tad bit down, tad bit to the sides. This is just like what I like to do. And then, ta-da, that's what I like to do for my nose. Then for the lips, you basically want to erase your marker, but make sure you can still see it, so you actually get it where it needs to be. And then you want to take, and then you basically want to make this symbol if you want. So there's actually a few symbols you can do for the nose and the mouth, and which I'll show you later in a minute. Yeah, 2 dots between the eyes. Whap. Wha-pow, wha-pow, kapow. Open the door. And then so basically we do a little V, a small V, and then you want to do a curve, and then a curve, and then and by the way, you're gonna refine this in a few minutes, which I'm gonna just refine mine right now because that was weird looking. Because literally, look, this is what it looks like. It's like a tiny little V's. We go so basically round. There we go. Ta-da! And then for shading, and then we go into shading, basically, to make it look nice. Now, this is where you can start getting fun with colors. Which, if you want to do colors, you definitely want to wait till after you do the hair and your line art. So, we're going to take care of the baldness. You can do any kind of hair you want. This is another part where you can get very, very creative. And you can do whatever you want, okay? I'm actually going to do my PNG Tubers hairstyle because it's the easiest for me. I'm gonna do my personas. So basically, this is what mine looks like. It's basically just these little like bangs. Ta-da! And then she has there's an ahoga. This is called an ahoga, which in Japanese translates to a silly hair. And then basically, doing my bob. I'm gonna put a bob, wavy bob. Because that's what she looks like if you look at my channel. And then basically you want to refine your chin, your head. You want to just do darken it up a bit so you know exactly where to color here. Ta-da! You're done with your face. And then a few of the other combinations you can do for mouths or eyes, you can do anything. You can do this. You can literally put a 3, but backwards. Basically, and you do a 3 backwards. Like this. It's weird looking though. That's probably like an anime style. It's a really funny face though. You can also do this for your nose. You can do this. Put just a dot. You can put it, and then for mouths you can literally just do this in any direction if you want. But back to taking care of the lips. First, you want to do your line art. In which to do line art, you take a pen or a thin marker. Hold on, let me find the pen I've been using. There we go. Found one. I found the one I was using. Basically, you want to take your pen, and you want to take it, and you want to go over your lines gently, and just in one fellow swoop. And one's very simple and straight through swoop, because this is going to be the final. So make sure you're completely happy with it, and you can adjust it however you want. But once it's pinned, you can no longer adjust it. You cannot erase. Can't do nothing to your lines. Oh, wow, that's amazing. Did they like animating? Because if they did, that's great. I'm glad they like animating. I like animating. Just need to get some more animation ideas. Probably gonna start hopping on some trends. But yeah, let's make our, and finish, continue doing our line art. Blender. They use Blender. I kind of want to learn how to use Blender whenever I can afford a computer. Once I can afford a computer, then I will definitely be trying to use Blender. Like, I will actually try it out, because it sounds like a very useful source for animators. Is it on tablet too? Because I could get a tablet and then use Blender on there. But you don't have to have any tutorial for line art. Just follow over your old sketch art lines. for your line art. There we go. Now, let me just finish up these parts of the eyes. Okay, now we're ready to erase. I got all my line art done, so let's go ahead and erase. Okay, and then hold it down my bottom palm. This will also help you see once you have like your old line. Yeah, I'll need good power. So we're gonna get rid of our line art now. As you can see, if I can easily get a tablet, a lot more easier because they're a lot more cheap, you know. Now as you can see, it does look a little weird because I missed a few spots. There's a few spots where the pen just decided to not work, so we're gonna fix that by getting out our pen again. We're gonna just pin over these few spots on the hair, and then we do this, all done. We have our line art done. This is what it looks like in the end with line art. And now this is just for line art without coloring. I'm gonna be coloring in a gray and black. But y'all can, I might do some pink though. I might actually do some normal skin tones. But y'all can do whatever you want. But here's how we do our the shading to make it look more like a nose, look more like lips, and you know how we finish up our drawing. We can do this is where you get creative. You get creative because you can basically do anything. Let's get out. I want to do this color for the lips. This color, but I'm actually gonna go over it with a the skin color of my choice in pencil, real quick. Okay. We're gonna get our pencil out. I'm gonna go over in pencil, and we're gonna color that in. We gotta do some. Hang on, there's a spot I missed. There's still so many spots I missed in this drawing. Look at this bang. Get that done. Yeah, you are on some also. I would love to see it if you can post it into my community for me to see if you want. But we're gonna get to coloring. Make sure you avoid going into your eye area, like whenever you're coloring, touch it with your pencil and then just trace down to your other eyelid, so you don't accidentally color the sclera, which is the sclera is the white part of your eye. You don't want that to be your skin tone. You don't want that to be skin tone, okay? Which is multiple skin tones. So, yeah, keep that in mind for whenever you color. But you can color any color. You can do any colors you want. You can even make the skin pink. That's how creative you can be with skin tone, is that you can literally make the skin pink. But this is the front facing tutorial. This is a tutorial on front facing. Skin tone eye. So actually I have cyan toned scleras. Actually my entire eyes are cyan for my character. That's my entire thing. I'm completely cyan. Well, not really. I wear a pink shirt and I have tannish skin, but I am mainly cyan for my eyes. But now you can go in with your color of choice for the lips, like if you're doing lipstick or something. And I'm going to be using the fine tip for this part. And we are just going to go over. We're going to go over like this, basically. You want to just start from the sideways. And you want to just go up and make it a little longer, make it a little shorter, until you end up going back into your lips. Here's how it looks. This is what it should look like for the top. And then you want to do just a little bit on the bottom for your bottom lip. Like that. Ta-da! Now you got some red lipstick for my character, because I made it a girl. And I'm going to take a little bit more black pen, and I'm going to put some that, and ta-da! Now it looks like she got lipstick on. And then we can do the hair and eye color, any color you want. Now, something I do recommend whenever coloring your eyes is that you use a light gray. If you do not have light gray, just very feather touchedly touch the top, coloring the top of the sclera, coloring the very top very lightly to give it a bit of shading. See? Now it looks like she has shading on her eyes. And now you want to take your black, and you want to color in the eyes, and you color in the pupils. Like this. This is the pupil, which is the black part of your eye. It's responsible for making your eyesight. And you can take a green pen if you wish. Green pen, green marker, doesn't matter as long as it's the color you want. And this person was suggesting green, and you're suggesting green, so we're gonna go over green. There we go. Ta-da! Green. Not very visible because of lighting. But we got green. And then we want to do the hair. This is also a part you can do it any color you want. I'm going to do mine. I kind of want to do it like purple or something. I want to go wacky with it. I want to get wacky. You can get wacky with just about anything whenever it comes to art. No, do you want the hair green? Do we have to make the hair also green? Do you have to make it green? Yeah. Hold on, let me get our first green marker. Now, one thing I do recommend, you can do this in any order you want, but if you want to do like an ombre, start with your darkest green, and then just work your way down to the lightest, or you can go the opposite way and do lightest to darkest, starting from the very top. Okay? And I'm going to try and keep that to where you can see. But I'm sure this is going to come out beautiful. Oh, it shall all be green. Okay. We shall make it all green. It shall be green, like you command. Okay, we're getting it green. So, fun fact. So, do y'all know what the white pencil is for? Like, have y'all ever thought about that? Y'all know that white crayon? The white pencil that you get in your package of crayons? You know that white one? Do you know what it's for? So, that is actually for blending. That's actually, so like that white crayon is for blending, actually. And it helps like blend in the colors for like whatever you're doing. Although it does take a little longer than just using a little bit of Vaseline. I ain't got no Vaseline though, so like I can't do that. Or you can just click on your blender tool and IPS Paint. Blend it like that. You know? Now you go in with olive green. Going with the olive green. And then we do another lighter green. I definitely couldn't tell by how you said that it shall all be green. You know, I like green too. I also love pink. I love pink. Pink is my favorite color. I love pink. That's why a lot of my things for my PNG tuber are pink. I also like purple. I like pink and purple. Pink and purple. Those are my favorite. Love me some pink and purple. But green, I also love green because it resembles life. I love the thought of life. And then we're gonna go with an even brighter green for the ends of the hair. Oh, you're Oh, speaking of green, I'm so green. Speaking of green, did you know I'm so green? Yeah. So now we're finishing up the hair. We're gonna do our shirt. We gotta give her some eyelashes too. We gotta give her some eyelashes and some eyebrows. She is like lacking eyebrows right now. And she has like an eyebrow deficiency. So we're gonna take. So before we do our shirt, we're gonna give her some eyebrows. Give her some eyebrows. Do some eyebrows. There we go. Ta-da! Eyebrows. Green apple. Okay. I like me a Granny Smith apple. I like Granny Smith apples. They're good. They're pretty tasty. Pretty tasty. Let's go with this. This is called Green Gray. We're gonna do that for the Ahoga. It's green. It's a shade of green. There we go. We're almost done with the coloring, and then you should have a pretty nice drawing to show to the people. And then you could say, "Hey, look, I'm not Picasso. I'm Picasso now." And then they're gonna tell you, yeah, no, you're not Picasso. And then you're gonna kick him into the sun and make him go boom. Yeah, because that's like the totally most normal response to have to someone telling you that you're not Picasso after you claim to be Picasso. Just kick him right into the sun. That's absolutely the perfect way to handle somebody telling you that. I'm... Okay, so the difference between good and bad is, does the action make someone upset, or does it make them, like, or even better, because sometimes it doesn't matter whether it makes them upset or not. So, will the action benefit everyone? Or will it only benefit you? Will it harm you while benefiting someone else? Will it harm them while benefiting you? It all depends on who it harms and who it benefits. Because, like, sometimes nobody will benefit and everybody will get hurt. Sometimes you'll benefit, someone else get hurt. Sometimes you get hurt, somebody else benefits. So, yeah. And now, you have a beautiful drawing to tell people that you're Picasso with. Alright? So, Absolute Sunyan, congratulations. You have gotten a drawing tutorial. And it's all green. You know what? Speaking of green, just for you, because you love green so much, because you love green. Hold on, we're gonna put something else in here. Okay, we gotta put something else. Hold up. I gotta find the page. Here we go. Okay. So we're gonna do. So we're gonna start off with a rough circle. I'm gonna go with this. Okay, we got this. It's an apple. It's going to be an apple in the end. Watch. Okay, hold on. You can't see it now. Crap. My sketchbook is trying to run away. Okay. Lightly erase. That was totally me. That was totally normal. Make sure you got your basic lines that will tell you exactly, like, which lines are important, which lines are not. And now you want to just construct. If you can make it like this, it should look like this. Okay? Should look like this. Okay. And now, we lightly erase. Just lightly. Don't erase the whole thing. Also, please do not spam, okay? Don't spam anything so you don't get banned, okay? Like, you can, like, comment about your green apples. Just make sure you use, like, it's like you make, like, multiple variations of the word of green, so that you don't get banned for spam. Because they won't ban you for, like, spamming the word, like, spamming about, like, different sentences about apples. Because that'll, like, be, like a violation to your freedom of speech and all. But, don't spam the same thing, okay? For your own safety. So you can continue viewing my things. Uh-oh, your phone started lagging. Uh-oh. It's okay. It's not your fault that it started lagging. It's your phone's fault. It's okay. You're okay. That was your phone's fault, not you. But now you got an apple, and we're gonna make it green, okay? We're gonna make a green apple. Look at how pretty it is. Anyways, now we're gonna put back our... There you go. Now we're gonna make it green. Hooray! We're gonna make it green. My siblings are laughing at me. Hold on, I'm looking. Apple green! We have an apple green. I have apple green. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Hold on, hold on. We get to turn our hand. If it'll focus. Look at it. Apple green. Hooray! We got apple green. Okay, we're gonna do our line art real quick, and then we'll start coloring your apple green apple. Yeah, you want to meet my sister? She's also a YouTuber. Her name is Mushroom Artist online. Oh, you know a place called Apple Green? Oh man, oh crap, Sorry that I muted it and that like I disappeared for a second. But this is my sister. Her name is Mushroom Artist. Hi. We call her Nini. You can go subscribe to her if you want. It's because like she's cool and all. But anyways, we're gonna do some line art now for your apple. It's going to be apple green. Okay, man. Okay. Now we do that. All right. Now we put this line and we go over here. We put another one. Then we put our pen back and we erase. Just erase lightly. Gotta be careful because it can't erase my pencils. You can erase colored pencils, but you can't erase markers. Uh-oh. Well, that's okay. I'm okay. You don't apologize for that, okay? Because like, it's completely okay. I understand. You do not have the best Wi-Fi, and then it lags, and then, you know, everything's sad. Sad. So, but anyways, now we're going to color your green apple. Your apple that's going to be apple green. Okay? I don't know who else is watching this, but we're making this guy an apple that's apple green. And now we just start coloring. We're going to start coloring. First, so this is going to be our base color. We're going to color it completely green. With apple green. Just fully. Oh, wow. A cheese washing machine company. We're coloring your apple green. Okay, got that. Oh, Chinese. A Chinese washing machine company. Okay, that makes a little more sense. That makes a little more sense, man. Anyhow, now we're going to add some depth and volume with this darker green. And then keep on, let me just, and it's fading, basically, to give it more volume and stuff. Ta-da! It's all green now. Now it's now it has this dark green, so now it's a little more, you know, it has some shadow, it has some depth. Now we're going to use brown on its stem. Now it's got a brown stem, and then we just add some background, okay? And then you should have a good apple. Ta-da! And then we go, and then we make our shadow of the apple. Make our apple shadow. Do the... Thank you! I'm glad you enjoy my art. I'm trying to get more into animating. That's why I'm learning how to draw more, so I can animate more. Ta-da! It's all done. You now have a green apple. Oh, hey, we're going to counter green. I'm going to make the counter green just real quick. We'll make it green-gray. We're going to make it green-gray. I'm going to fill in the negative space. This. I really hope more people come in before, 2 hours is up. And, I end the live. Ta-da! Green, gray apple. It's an apple on. It's a green apple on a green gray counter with green shading. Ta-da! There's a lot of things that are green. We can make a leaf. I can make a leaf. I can make a leaf. Let's make a leaf. That's also green. Some leaves are green. Yeah. Yeah. If we could get it more shared out to more people, then we would get more people in here, and then people would come in here. I have a friend that's supposed to be, I have a friend who's subscribed to me, and I'm subscribed to him. He usually shows up to my live. He showed up to my last live, but now he's not here. What in the world? You're usually here, man. Oh, wait, you can't see anything. Oh, there we go. These leaves, the leaf I'm drawing, it usually looks kind of a tree. Kind of looks like a tree. Sometimes. And then, it turns, really, really brown during the, fall time. And then, it'll get super crunchy. And then, I stomp on it with my foot. Yeah, I stomp on the green leaf, my green foot. More brown leaf, because, it's a brown, because, the leaves turn brown. Yeah, you're a filler now. You're a filler. Now, and, there's, at least you know how to recognize good art. I'm not AI. I don't like AI. I don't use AI art. AI art is stinky. Yeah, it's stinky. So. I really wish I could get some higher views. Because I was getting higher views for a while. A week ago. But now it's not as high. I think it's because, people started school. And if, that's, the reason, then it's completely fine. I guess. But it would definitely be nice to get some more people in here. For more people to know how to do art. Because, that was the point of this live, is to teach people how to make art. Yeah, AI is way too shiny for my taste. It's way too shiny. It's also really bad at making accessory and hands. It's almost laughable. It's literally, laughable. That, AI, is, so, shiny and stuff. It's laughable. Now, yeah, this. For the green. And the moment I learn how to draw a side profile, consistency, I'm gonna teach y'all how to do a side profile. Oh. Yeah, mine started last week because I'm homeschooled, and so today was actually not a school day. We went to the library instead. It was really fun, and that's where I got this book. I had to return it in a week. I had to return it in 2 weeks actually. Hang on, I'm just gonna turn off my camera so I can get my Stanley because I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty. Oh my goodness, they let me in. Who locked me in, bro? I don't got no big man hands like you, girl. By the way, yes, I just told my sister that she has big man hands.
Dustin Lucas, oh my god.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm just getting my Stanley. Stanley.
Oh, Harley, you want? Can I teach you a or something?
Sure.
How many are in there? Okay.
There's only 2 on here.
Okay, so where's my hammer? Move out of the way.
Oh, she's gonna teach us how to get out of the closet if we ever get trapped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't let them see. Don't let them see yet. I'm trying to find my hammer. Give me 1 second.
So school hasn't started for you yet? When does school start for you, man?
Sit up at this.
When does it start for you? I'm getting sweaty. My legs are getting sweaty.
I know, because it's a leather seat. Sorry.
Yeah, it's a leather seat, so I get a little sweaty. I am gonna have to end live in about 30 minutes. Because once it's 10 o'clock, if it's like past 10 o'clock, I usually tell all the people who are I told the people who are watching to go to bed if it was past 10 o'clock for them. Because you shouldn't stay up. Oh, you start in September? Nice. I think. Nice. When do you end school? Because usually starting school a little later equals getting summer break a little later than most kids. What else can we draw that's green? I need some suggestions. Let me see. What else can we draw that's green? There's plenty of things to draw that's green. But I'm kind of out of thoughts for what to draw that is green. Once it hits 10 o'clock, I'm going to say goodnight. It's currently 9:32 for me. So, Ducaster. Ooh, an unripe banana. An unripe banana. I've never drawn Hulk before. But I can draw you an unripe banana. I'm going to turn my canvas sideways, the book sideways, to draw this banana. Anyways, Hi, Night Shadow Stables. How are you? So, I'm pretty sure, they have a pretty big stem that, connects to the body. And then, it curves. This is going to look more like a jalapeno. Oh, that's good. How are you in school yet? Because if you are, how is school? By the way, do not ask me to help you with math problems, because I cannot do math to save my life either. It looks like a jalapeno. It looks like a jalapeno. So you know what? It's going to be a jalapeno. So right now we're drawing things that are green. If you have any suggestions on things that are green, do let me know. Because we're making everything green for this page. We may give this girl a name if we have to. It could be Hulktress. Oh, you don't start school until September 8th? Wow, I started school on Monday this week. You all both start on the 8th? That's crazy. Are y'all ready for school? Are y'all excited to see your friends and stuff? Y'all want to go see your friends? Oh, you start on the 1st? All right. Well, you have a good night's sleep, and thank you and also I'm flattered for you to say I'm your favorite YouTuber. But I hope you have a wonderful night's sleep. Good night, Night Shadow Stables. I'm gonna be going to bed soon too, in about 25 minutes. So I'll see you next time for Night Shadow Stables. I'll see you next time. Good night, mate. I hope you have a wonderful sleep. So, we're going to continue to figure out things that are green. I'm going to try and... Okay. You'll be back. I can chill out by myself for a bit. Don't worry. I'm going to close this book for now. I'm going to set the phone on my Stanley. I'm going to set my camera on my Stanley. Oh. Yeah, I know orientation is on lock. Hold on. There we go. We can put it like this. I want to draw a flower. There's some flowers that are green, like lily pads. Yeah. All right. I'll see you in a few minutes. Bye bye. Okay. I'm going to draw a lily pad while I wait for you to come back. Gonna draw a lily pad while I wait for you to come back. I got green. I didn't know you made green any more green. Anyways. Okay, we got 25 more minutes left. So I gotta start doing shoutouts soon. Guess I only managed to get 4 people here. It's okay though. Hopefully I got some new subscribers at least. Probably not though. I'm going to draw one nesting before I start doing mentions, special mentions. I'm going to draw a flower. I'm going to try to. So I'm going to draw this and this. This is going to be my petals. Petal. Ta-da! Oh, pretty. So pretty. I'm going to color this in, and then I'm going to start doing mentions. So I'm going to make it pink. I want to make it pink. Make our leaves green. Leaves are green. Gonna make my lily pad green. I might try to draw a frog. But I gotta get to doing the shoutouts so I don't run out of time to do shoutouts. I'm gonna do this. I'll go for the medium. I'm going to just pink, 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 pink.
Oh, they just have their shorts. He just has his shorts playing. I watch all these like, wait a minute.
There we go.
You don't get enough hours.
No, you just don't get monetized. Okay, it's time to start doing. Got about 20 more minutes. So we can chat for a bit if I want. But I'm gonna plate your. This is gonna be a mention at Absolutely Sunyan. I mean, I can't believe it became someone's favorite thing. So another at. Night. Oh, jeez, I gotta redo that D. Night Shadow Stables. Thank you both for watching my live. Back. So I'm gonna write down the date of today. So it is Friday. Friday. I tried to put this below. August is currently the 21st. Maybe I actually do all this in green. Maybe do all this in green, you know? So like green theme page, green, all the green, all the green. Make this just our base to put all the green. Oh. Oh, okay. Hi, Tiggy. You're a little. Oh, are you? Oh, okay. You can go to bed. You can go to bed. You're a little late. Yeah. Hey, my sister wants to say hi.
Tiggy, I have a problem with you.
Hey, he was at a band game. Leave him alone.
I got something to say. Many times I've commented on your videos and you have nothing to say to me. And I'm just sitting there, I'm like, wow, you really don't believe me that I'm her sister.
Well, he's tired, dude. Leave him alone.
No, it was like months ago, too.
Anyways, yeah, I'm Mushroom Artist. I'm her sister.
You're welcome. Peace.
I'm starting to do shout outs if you're wondering what I'm doing, because we're getting close to the end of the live. So. Even if no one's here, I'm gonna put I'm gonna say my outro for nighttime.
How do you know it was Goku? He said keep going.
Oh, happy birthday! Happy birthday, Tiggy! Oh my goodness! How old are you? Well, actually, don't say that. I'm sorry. I asked that. I should not be asking that. But happy birthday! I hope you're having a wonderful birthday. Speaking of, because you're here, I'm just gonna put you in. I'm gonna put you in. There you go. Yeah, you're welcome. You know, my birthday is on May 3rd, so it's next year. Mine's way past. But we're getting close on doing shout outs because I'm starting putting out shout outs for today's drawing because we are starting to get closer to the end of the live. So I'm going to just take a final detail to the nose here, and then we're going to go to bed. I'm going to go to bed, and I expect everybody else to go to bed too. I expect everyone else in this live to go to bed too, because I'm like that. Because I want the best health for my viewers. I want the best health for you all. I hope the best And I hope you all have wonderful days. I hope you are all very happy. Well, I hope you have a wonderful sleep. If you want to, you can go to bed. You don't have to stay here and watch the live. You can literally go to bed if you need to. If you need to go to bed, you can go to bed. Yeah, Cory, my younger sister, she has a problem with you. Because you never respond to her comments. Yeah, you need to go to bed. If you are tired, then you go to bed. Do not waste your time worrying about me and how I might feel about you not being in the live. Because, trust me, your health is way more important than this live. Like, if I was sick or if I was too tired, I would not be having a live. But I'm bored as beans. I got enough energy to, so I'm just doing my live. I'm doing a small live. Yeah, he was in a band game, Anime Nerd, so don't pester him about it, okay, man? He did not mean to not respond. He was busy at a little game. So leave him alone. I'm just gonna finish the last few details. Then once it hits 10 o'clock my time, I'm going to bed. We have 11 more minutes. We got 11 more minutes to, chat, do whatever. I did shout outs. My next live will be August 28th, which is next week on Friday again at my normal time, which my time is 8 p.m. and then you just put that into your time for your area, and then you can know exactly when to come and pop by and say hello. In which Tiggy, I finally did it. I got somebody who isn't just like a family member or someone I know very well. Somebody said I'm their favorite YouTuber. Hooray! Anyways, we're about to be heading the 10-minute mark, so it's gonna be time to start putting up things, and we're gonna be getting ready to say goodnight. All right, I'm putting out my pencils, and I'm gonna start closing out my stuff. So you can literally hear it. And then I gotta go to bed. We all gotta go to bed because sleep is important. I got a sticker on my sketchbook now. Anyways, nobody else is in the chat now. We're hitting the last 10 minutes, so thank you to all who came to the live and watched. This is Chaos Cinematics going to bed and signing off. Good night. I love you. Jesus loves you. I love you. You all have a wonderful night. Good night.